So AZ Common Ground is a passion of mine because I founded it while I was in prison myself. So at the end of a very long sentence, I needed to figure out how I wanted to release my passion and my purpose once I got out of the prison system. And one of the things that I knew very well is how to keep individuals out of trouble once they get out of the prison system. And then two, I also wanted to work in prevention, working with youth before that cycle of crime began. So it was birthed inside the prison system. And so that's where we began putting the conceptual framework together. And then about 10 months after my release from prison, we actually went forward and put the organization together, and it's been growing ever since. How about you, young man? How do you feel today? Yeah, why? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give me some. That's put 10 on that one. I love that answer. I'm a kid from South Phoenix. The streets of South Phoenix were changing drastically at a time when California gang members were coming in. That's when the whole crack epidemic came into many of the lower income communities, not just in South Phoenix, West Side, East Valley, of course, across the country. We weren't the only ones that felt it. It started getting into petty crime, and which only grew, got out of control. And although I finished high school, I don't remember much of it, but about a year and a half after graduating high school, about a year and a half later, I was incarcerated myself for the first time at 19. Everybody say the word visualize for me. Visualize. Say that again. Visualize. What does it mean to visualize? CPLC was huge in my life upon my release from prison. I mean, they were my first mentors. They were the people that first came into my life as a person newly released, and I was very fortunate, to meet them. But through that experience, I did make some serious connections with a lot of the business community within CPLC that also took interest in what we were doing. Remembering this is about community first, and always remembering that this is about community. It always was about community, and that's what I took from them. I think that's why we've always taken a grassroots approach and not forgetting where we come from. AZ Common Ground works with both youth and adults that have been either one, convicted of a felony or misdemeanor conviction, or two, are being recently released out of jail or prison. So we work, first and foremost, character development training is what we do. We focus on character and the development of character. Two, we get into life skills training. Mentorship is key to what we do, actually getting into the process of walking a person through the process, not just telling them how to do things. We have to walk them through that. Work readiness training, learning to navigate now that you have a conviction in your life. Job placement assistance, where we love to work with business folks in the community and actually connect people to better employment opportunities. Then, of course, community engagement. Those that are in our programs, we love to have them paying it forward and getting involved with volunteering. I think the best part for me is that I have been able to live out my purpose and my passion. And I think if anything else, that's to me, that's a life well lived. It's well lived, being able to know that I'm connected to God in such a way that I'm listening.